Hello and welcome to Enfresp Languages. In this video, we are looking at numbers 70 and above in French. Numbers 20 to 69 in French are quite straightforward because they all follow the same pattern which uses the base 10 system. But numbers between 70 and 99 in French follow a different pattern because they use the vigesimal system which uses base 20. So let's start by looking at 70. There is no single word meaning 70 and therefore we have to say 60. 10. As you will hopefully recall, 60 is 60 and 10 is 10, therefore 70 is
70.
Let's hear it again.
70.
71 translates to 60 and 11, which is
71.
This is the only number in the 70s that is not hyphenated. Let's hear it again.
71.
Numbers 72 to 79 keep following this new pattern. So let's hear all the numbers from 70 to 79.
70.
71.
72.
73.
74.
75.
76.
77.
78.
79.
80 in French is 4 20s, which in French is
80.
Let's hear it again.
80.
81 is 421. This time there is no and. So in French, 81 is
81.
Let's hear it again.
81.
And we keep following this pattern up to 89. So let's hear all the numbers 80 to 89.
80.
81. 82.
83.
84.
85.
86.
87.
88. 89.
So we've heard numbers in the 70s and the 80s. Let's look now at the 90s. 90 literally translates to 4 20 10.
90.
Let's hear it again.
90.
91 translates to 4 20 11.
91.
Let's hear it again.
91.
And we follow this pattern up to 99. So let's go through numbers 90 to 99.
90.
91.
92.
93.
94.
95. 96. 97.
98.
99.
I recommend you practice numbers 1 to 99 a lot so they come naturally to you. When they're spoken fast, it can be confusing and daunting, so just practice. We're now going to look at bigger numbers. First, let's look at 100. 100 in French is
100.
Let's hear it again.
100.
200 is
200.
and 300 is
300.
Note that when the hundreds number is more than 1, there is an S on the end. This S is dropped when another number follows son. However, both the T and the S when it's there are silent, so it sounds the same. For example, 500 is,
500.
but 512 is.
512.
See if you can say these numbers in French.
800.
443.
990.
If we want to say 1,000, we say,
1000.
let's hear it again.
1000.
2,000 is,
2000.
and 3,000 is.
3000.
Can you guess what 6,000 is?
6000.
What about 100,000?
100 000.
Million in French is,
Million.
and billion in French is.
Milliard.
Note that if an object is going to be said after million or milliard, the word de, meaning of, needs to be added. For example, if you wanted to say 1,000,000 books, you would say.
1 000 000 livres.
Let's hear the words for million and billion again.
Million.
Milliard.
We've covered big numbers here, so now we'll finish by looking at some technical points around numbers. The first thing is that when it comes to numbers, French use commas and full stops the opposite way to English. So in English, to write 4,762, we place a comma after the 4, but in French, they would place a full stop after the 4. Otherwise, they might just leave a space between where we would put the comma. And to write 7.5 in English, we would write 7.5, but in French, they write 7,5. The second point is how to pronounce years. In English, we would say this is 2024, but in French, they would say this is 2024. So,
2024.
And the final technical point I'd like to share is how to say phone numbers. In English, we say each number individually. 07843 etc., etc. In French, they put the numbers into pairs and pronounce the 2-digit number. So the same number sounds like this.
07 84 36.
Etc. Hopefully, I've covered everything you would like to know around numbers in French. But if there's anything else, please drop a comment below. Thanks for watching.